What's really good, family? It is baking out here. Lord have mercy. Can I get you guys to hit the straight like button real quickly? And let me just quickly say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh to all my akis and my sisters out there as well. You know what I mean? There, yeah, ikhwani. Yo, anyways, yeah, all having loads of laughs and jokes and funs, but real topic, real quickly, okay? One of the brothers actually hit me up to tell me about a particular charity or trust that's going on right now. There is a lot of wars and bombings and fighting going on over in Yemen right now. Let me just flip my screen real quickly, okay? So basically, yeah, I want to quickly promote this, okay? I am going to actually do a review on a video, obviously to give you guys some content, but really and truly, the real purpose of this is to actually push this forward to you guys who are definitely of my Islamic or Muslim audience. Everybody else who are concerned, please do, donate generously as well, okay? But really and truly, like, this is what it's all about, okay? There is war going on. There is a trust, okay? All the details are literally down below in my description box, okay? All the details are down below. So, they're trying to go out there. They was trying to get the visas, but they hooked up with a few people out there, and they are actually going to be doing a lot of charity works out there, food, shelter, clothing, all that good stuff, okay? So please, if you can, okay, it's called mwtrust.com, okay? Let me see, Mercy Worldwide Trust, mwtrust.com. So if you can, I'm begging you, I'm urging you, I'm imploring you guys, yeah, for those of you guys who really care about what's going on in Yemen, okay? These are Sunnis that's been involved, Shias that's been involved. Well, go on, man, like Charlie. Yeah, everybody is actually involved. Yeah. No, he's not. Unfortunately, he's not. It's just me. All right, but unfortunately, I'm on the phone. Okay, so I can't speak to you. I'll speak to you. Okay, have a good one. Bye. So yeah. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things going on in terms of like people who are being affected. So if you can, please hit the share button, okay? Hit the share button and get people to be informed of what's going on in Yemen, okay? A lot of people, and I'm talking in the millions, have been displaced, and even like a lot of people have been killed as well. So if you can, yeah, like literally go down to the bottom in the description box. There is a link to go and donate, all right? But I know you guys want some information. I'm going to keep on dropping this, okay? But I know you guys want some information. So before you guys tune out, let me drop some information, all right? So, man, it's hot. I'm hearing that it's mad 30 degrees out here. But yeah, so anyways, I'm actually waiting to go into the barber chair right now, okay? I'm actually waiting to go into the barber chair. So I'm doing real quick ones, just to kill some time. I've got some time, got some spare time. I'm waiting around. So I'm actually going to give you guys something whilst here. So I'll give you something I can bet you guys can benefit on. So please hit the share button, hit the like button, get this to go crazy as per usual. I'm actually gonna go and do a review of a video, okay? Review of a video, on COE, okay? You can find the full video on COE. Unfortunately, it's only the live stream quality, okay? So that's it right here. If you guys want to see it, okay? There it is, live stream corner, Abdul Hakim's, nope. No, I don't even know if that's the right one. I don't know, but yeah, it might be the right one. But yeah, hit that, okay? And I'm gonna do a review on that particular video. You saw me, I was actually featured in the video. Yeah, I was actually featured in the video. So please, yeah, if you've got an opportunity as well, go on to COE and catch it right from the beginning. But what I'm actually gonna do, yeah, is go to the minute mark, okay, where it actually started. All right. And in doing this review, yeah, I'm not trying to be bad mind or nothing like that. I'm just doing a review, okay? And just showing you guys how you guys should be coming correct, okay? Come correct. Come to actually educate people and to learn. Because funnily enough, okay, on my channel, on COE's channel, I know there's a lot of Muslims in attendance at Speaker's Corner and so forth, but there's a lot of non-Muslims that actually watch these videos. And we don't really care about the personalities as such like that. What we actually care about is the truth. We care about learning. We care about being educated and, spotting the difference and being well aware of what's going on in the world, okay? So, I'm actually going to drop you a video, okay? I'm going to drop you some of the content of what I was actually speaking on, and it was based upon the brothers who came down. I believe that they're Deobandis, okay? They came down, which is part of like the Sunni sect, all right? They're part of the Sunni sect. They came down to debate the Shias, right? They came down to debate the Shias, and they came and put forward a few arguments. I'm actually going to play some of the arguments right now for you guys. and see what you guys have to think and say about it. All right. So right here.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what the Quran says about them. Okay. So now you have the munafiqeen, you have the mu'mineen, you have the Jews, Christians, and the mushrikeen. Yes? Okay. I am asking you, where did the Quran come from? The Shia, what do they say? The Shia say that after the demise of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he left this world, all the Sahaba, because they pledged allegiance upon the hands of Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, they all became murtad and apostate. So what does that mean? That means they are mushrikun, they are kafirun, they are Jews, Christians, and all the Muslims, they became kafir. This is what the Shia say. The authentic books of Shiaism, this is what they said. We have Usulul Kafir, Rijalul Kashi. This is a book, Rijalul Kashi.
Doesn't stop. The Shia book doesn't actually say that, but let's just continue on anyway.
Rijalul Kashi in many different places down here have clearly said that only 3 people the demise of the Prophet, only 3 people. One was Salaam, he says that even Salman and Miqdad, even their iman and their belief was dodgy. So that leaves one person after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes. So now you can't take the Quran of the Jews. You can't take the Quran.
So that's it basically. So that was the claim that was being made. Okay, I'll let it play without really trying to say much. So that was the claim. They claim that, they say that the Shias in their book, basically say that everybody apostated apart from these 3 individuals. Okay. Although, that's not exactly what's stated inside of the Shias. But I'm not even going to go into details with that, okay? I don't want to go into details of that because I believe that would be an awesome discussion or debate between when the Shias and these particular Deobandis arrive or meet together, or Buckheads, or even when I'm talking about those ones, but even Shia Isa just done a phenomenal job. But even him, when he comes together and they can have that nice discussion or debate, that would be awesome. Oh, man. My brother's all hollering at me. Allow me. Every time I'm live here, everybody hollers at me. Crazy. All right. So yeah. I'm gonna leave that for them to actually have a discussion on. But the point that I actually had a discussion on was to do with the fact that they're claiming to say, everybody apostated from these individuals. So basically, everybody who gave bay'ah to Abu Bakr was considered to be apostates to Shias. And I was like, and it's supposed to be like a bad or negative thing. Okay, so for those of you guys don't understand, it's supposed to be a bad or negative thing. As he's trying to explain, it's basically saying, one of the worst things that a person, or one of the gravest things that a person could do, is proclaim a Muslim a non-Muslim. So basically doing takfir. Okay, that's the technical term for it. And I mean, if you do takfir, that means that they are kafirs, or they are kufr, they are in disbelief, they're no longer Muslims, etc. May Allah's curse be upon them type of talks right there. All right. So that's where they were going with it, okay, and that's where they were going with the Shias, trying to paint the Shias in a very negative light. I know this might go way over certain individuals' head. I'm trying to make sure it's as easy as possible. I know we've had loads of Shias on the channel, so you guys should be real like these type of intricacies you lot should be kind of already made aware of now. Anyways, so that's what they tried to paint. So I was like, that's interesting. Like that sounds interesting, because I'm pretty sure that you guys say exactly the same thing. So if you're painting the Shias in a negative light for doing something like that, what do you say about yourself then? Because you guys do the exact same thing. All right, exact same thing. But let's go into the debate, or let's go into the video, and let's actually see what it says. And again, before I go into that video, okay, this is the real purpose of me actually being here, okay, is to promote this, okay, Mercy Worldwide Trust, okay, Mercy Worldwide Trust. We got Sunnis and Shias are being killed in Yemen, okay, Sunnis and Shias both are being killed in Yemen, okay. All right, and I need you guys, okay, if you're really interested, in helping out your community, your ummah, and I'm talking specifically to the Muslims right now, please go ahead, check out the the website. It is a registered charity, so if you're scared of where your money is going, please check out on you got like Company's House. It has like a charity house type of place where you can put in the numbers, check to see who's running and so forth, see that whatever you're doing is secured. You can see how long these individuals have been doing projects for, like past projects. Go in and check them out. Okay, whenever you're giving your money, don't just give it willy-nilly. Actually check to see where your money is going, how it's being spent and so forth. So I particularly think, coming from a real reliable source, I've been told that this is a good cause. I've checked it out myself. It seems to be a good cause. So I would say, if you are part of the Muslim community specifically, okay, everybody else, I know you guys may not have an affiliation or attachment, but if you do want to help everybody, these type of communities, please help them out. All right. So now, let me go back into this now. So that was that, and let's actually go into where I start speaking. Okay. So I know everybody's got something to say in the comment section, right? That's one of the reasons why I like actually doing response, just to be quiet and to quiet the people in the comment sections, to be honest with you. But anyways, let me play this video. Let's see, loud. All right, let's get it. It's a bit long though.
Leave Ali, leave Muhammad, go to Allah. Anyone who talks about tell me what's been belled. Don't give me a message. You tell me what this means. I told you about it, but you don't want to understand it. He wants to make 100% of the He wants to take the 100% of them. They gather that don't agree What is the concept of Khilafat, Caliphate?
Okay, so my thing is, let me just rewind it so you lot can get my premise. Basically, it's always good to know what's being stated. So let's get the premise. So my premise is, basically what you're saying is hypocritical, because those who didn't give bay'ah to Abu Bakr were considered to be apostates according to Abu Bakr. All right, so let's see what happens.
What is the concept of Khilafat, Caliphate? What is the concept of Imamah? The concept of Khilafat. The concept of Imamah is two different things. Khilafat has been prophesied in the Holy Quran. Allah has promised to appoint Khalifas in the land. And we believe this took place. Shia believes straight after Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Sayyidina Maulana Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, they believe there was a rebellion, revolt. And that is a contrast to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised.
Okay, but you have to address the point I'm asking.
The point is,
those who didn't give bay'ah to Abu Bakr, were they considered to be apostates?
who did not give bay'ah? Who did not give bay'ah?
There was several tribes who didn't refuse to give bay'ah, refused to pay zakat. Refused to give zakat to Abu Bakr, right? And then from that, Abu Bakr said, boom, we're going to actually fight these people.
Very good question.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu accompanied him, and he also fought. And in that fighting, he actually received a slave girl, Hanafiya, and from that...
He's going to answer the question.
The question we answered.
The question is...
Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anhu himself considered this fighting of Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu for those who refused to pay the zakat and apostated.
So what you've got right here, you've got your mind set up for this Shia Sunni debate or dialogue. Okay? I'm not asking you about Sunni Shia Ali debate dialogue. What I'm asking you is, but we don't care about that right now. We care about the truth, right?
Man said we don't care about all that.
We care about the truth as well, right? So were those people who never gave zakat to Abu Bakr considered apostates by Abu Bakr?
By himself.
Yes.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala clearly says in Surah Al-Ma'idah, Ya ayyuhalladhina.
Have you realized, I've asked him this like 1, 2, 3, I believe at least 3 times at this moment. Is yet straightforward. Sure, he's gonna get to answer it straightforward, but let's just wait to see. It's like 3 times, and he's waffling because he's just ready for something else. Answer the question, my brother. Love you, but answer the question.
آمنوا من يرتد منكم عن دينه فسوف يأتي الله بقوم. Or you will believe. Anyone who becomes an apostate from you and leaves his deen, he turns back on his deen, Allah will bring a group of people. يحبهم ويحبون أذلة على المؤمنين أعزة على الكافرين يجاهدون في سبيل الله ولا يخافون لومة لائم. That they will fight in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is what transpired because Allah uses the word fasawfa. He is going to bring a group of people who will put things right. So based on this verse, those people who denied zakat and denied to give bay'ah to Sayyidina Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, they apostated.
Finally, those who refused to give bay'ah and zakat to Abu Bakr were apostates. Wow! Like, look how long that took. One question took about 3 minutes to get the answer. Like 3 times round we have to ask the question, and you have to say yes, indeed, that is the case.
Why? It's because
So you realize that you're in exactly the same position as the Shia putting tentacles on the because you said if the Shias, Shia said, Ali, whoever doesn't, give prayer to Ali as apostate to Islam, and wait, the same thing is going on. Abu Bakr, whoever doesn't give prayer to Abu Bakr, that's also apostate.
why?
The charge you're giving against the Shias, to Ali, is the same.
It's not because it's Abu Bakr. Why? It's because they're denying a compulsory act of Islam, which is zakat. They turn back on their heels and they left Islam. Yep.
They didn't deny to give zakat. They said they will give zakat to our own people. We'll give the zakat. Well, we refuse.
Oh, no. Look, speaking of reference.
Can I finish first and then we'll talk about references. But we refuse to give zakat to you.
No.
That was the complaint.
No. They turned back. They joined forces with Musaylama al-Kazzab, the one who claimed prophethood after Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Okay, what's about his name now? The one that
Look, it's getting very funny.
Okay, cool. So, all right, let me go into that now. Okay? Because there was a call for reference, okay? So let me go into that. I was actually trying to recall the name of the individual that I was, pulling up on. And so it's quite clear to see that they were being hypocritical, okay? I think it's pretty obvious. We can see it in the video, okay? You laid forward one claim against the Shias, but yet you yourself are doing it. It's maddening, okay? It's maddening. It's crazy. When I'm here at Speaker's Corner, I'm always looking at the hypocritical stance that most people actually take. And I'm like, wow, you lot don't actually care about the actual truth. You're here to win an argument or win a point or to make another group look, disgraced or something along those lines. And I'm like, wow, nah, stop that. Not on my watch, anyway. Not on my watch. If I'm here and I'm actually trying to be, about this thing. If I'm trying to be on job, I'm not going to allow that to slide, right? So I'm going to bring it up and I want you guys to start seeing these things and not letting these things slide. I hope, because you guys have seen me, always doing fact checking. And I, my channel is here to literally breed critical thinkers. That is like one of our sole purposes here in terms of the viewers, okay? We want to breed you guys to be critical thinkers. That's why we put on an array of different topics for you guys to kind of like watch, see, address, critique, debate, question, come on the panels and so forth. Like, we do this because we want to grow you guys into critical thinkers, be able to observe things, be able to see and analyze things, see whether it makes sense or don't make sense, and pick out where exactly it doesn't make sense, okay? Where is somebody lying? Where is somebody trying to trick or deceive me? All right, so and that being said, there was a call for reference. That was it, a call for reference of who was these individuals that didn't give bayah, what was it, something to do with zakat, didn't give zakat, basically, okay? And I'm gonna pull it out right now. Let me just pull it out real quickly, because you know me, I love that. All right, I love that. So actually, before I even do that, because let's just see why the whole war, for those of you guys who know about this, okay, one of the very first wars that ever took place after the Prophet's demise, okay, peace be upon him and his family, was to do with the Ridda Wars, okay, or the Apostate Wars. And it's funny, it's called the Apostate Wars or the Ridda Wars. And the reason why it's funny is like who is doing the takfir? Who is calling them an apostate, and for what reason are they calling them an apostate? All right, so right now I'm actually going to pull, let's see if I can do this actually. I might have to move some stuff around actually. All right, perfect. All right, so let me move this around and let me go here. So you will find various different accounts, okay? But this one here is in the Bukhari Sahih, okay? Now, again, I'm going to say that there's various different accounts, okay? Regarding this. But this one here, like, puts it very clear in my eyes, okay? Very, very clear in my eyes. Some of them will say that they, they fell into kufr. Some of them say they apostated. But this one here really gives the reason as to why they're called kufr or called murtad and these types of terminologies, okay? And this is it here. It says here, and Abu Bakr decided to fight those who refused to pay zakat, okay? Refused to pay zakat. There's a narration that says, Abu Bakr, wanted to fight or kill those who refuse. I'm doing the wrong way. Right here. So right here So the narration, according to, ooh, where am I? Is my finger? Yeah, there you go. According to Abu Bakr, wanted to battle or kill, depending how you want to translate it, those who basically refuse to, give zakah. Okay, and then what did Umar say? Okay, Umar said about basically, how dare you? Yeah, how dare you? Man said, like, are you trying to fight those people? Like, these people? You calling them a kufar or kafir? Right there? Like, is this what you're saying? You want to fight them because of their and you're calling them a disbeliever? That's what my man is basically saying, yeah. And and he says, like, what did Allah's messenger actually say? All right, what did Allah's messenger say? So he said, Allah's messenger, my finger there, yeah. Allah's messenger, yeah. What did he say? What did he say? All right, he says, I have been ordered. Actually, let me do it in English now. Sorry, my apologies. I realized we got English speaking people. It says here, yeah, I have been ordered to fight the people till they say La ilaha illallah, and if they say La ilaha illallah, then they would save their lives and properties from me, except for Allah's Islamic laws when they deserve a legal punishment justified. Okay, all right. So Umar, yeah, was like, nah, fam, how you gonna fight a group of people, yeah? Like, how you gonna fight Muslims, yeah, because they refuse to give you money? Like, that's a bad thing, innit? Like, I'm gonna call you a kafir, yeah, because you refuse to pay me zakat. All right, so even Umar, like, we will give thanks and praise to Umar at this moment in time, yeah, for actually spotting the madness that was taking place. He was like, how are you gonna do that? Like, this is not Allah's will. This is not, the sunnah of the Prophet. The Prophet never fought people because they never paid zakat. The Prophet never, let's go through the 5 pillars of Islam. The Prophet never fought people, yeah, because they never fasted during Ramadan. The Prophet never fought the people because they missed a salah or something. Like the Prophet never, fought people because they didn't go Hajj. Like, where are you getting this from, B? Where is this from? Like, what sunnah are you following? Like, Umar was kind of perplexed at this moment in time, right? All right. So those of you guys know, yeah, there's only 3 like hudud, like judgments, or there's only 3 like qisas. Is it qisas? I believe it's called qisas. There's only 3 times when you can actually kill a person who is a Muslim, basically. All right. And oh yeah. Perfect. I even got it right here. Look at that. Look at that. Kalam, you're a smart guy. And look at this. Okay, so right here, I'm gonna skip down. It's got the whole isnad or the narrations. You look and read in your own time. But I'm gonna go over here. Yeah. So it says here, Abu Kilaba, sorry, said, I do not know that killing a person is lawful in Islam except in 3 cases: a married person committing illegal sexual intercourse, adultery, basically. The for adultery you could get your ass stoned. Okay, one who has murdered somebody unlawfully, so a murderer and an adulterer. Okay, or one who wages war against Allah and his messengers. Allah and his messenger. Okay, so those are 3 times. So like, where is Abu Bakr getting his like, kill them? And shouts out to, real quickly, let me quickly give a shout out because my brother just donated. Shouts out to Global Media Inc. Okay, shouts out to Global Media Inc. For showing me that good support. Oh man, sugar. I'm reading too many messages here. Just to get that clear, okay? So like, Umar wasn't happy with Abu Bakr fighting people because of the fact that they didn't want to pay him specifically zakat. Like, that's not Islamic. That's not part of the Quran, basically. Like, he was perplexed, and I'm not saying this is Umar saying this, right? It's not me saying this, what Umar said. Okay, he's like, why are you doing this? Okay, so I'm not saying this is Umar saying this. Okay, so just so you don't do another takfir on me or say kill Kalam for basically reading Al-Bukhari. All right, so anyways, where was I going with it? So yeah, I was going to go to Tabari. Actually, I was going to go to Tabari. So we're going to see about a particular individual. So I call this individual, I love this particular individual, yeah, and God cursed the hands, yeah, that actually did what they did to this individual. Yeah, God cursed the hands that did what they did to this individual, did to his wife. God cursed the hands, yeah, for anybody who actually supports such action and think that action is right. Okay, God cursed those hands. All right. Anyways, yeah, so let me go into this. Okay, so there's a particular individual that I was failing to mention, and I was trying to get it out of me, and it was actually Malik ibn Nuwaira. Now, Malik ibn Nuwaira was actually appointed by the Prophet as a tax basically. He was like the head man in charge. Okay, now what's so beautiful about this, if you go into the beginning of Tabari, this is volume 10, okay, the editors of this, i.e. the people who translated this into English, really broke a lot of things down, how Tabari kind of skewed the narrative to get people to think what they wanted to think, and completely omitted what is meant by this particular name here. So here at this Al-Jaful, okay, that is Malik ibn Nuwaira. Now that was his nickname, okay, that was Malik ibn Nuwaira's nickname. And then you should ask, like, what does this mean? What does Al-Jaful mean? All right, now we give thanks to the actual editors or the translators of this, because they kind of tell you what this means. Okay, so for those of you guys don't know, it says here, according to Dr. Bakri and Balani, he earned his nickname meaning the refunder. Okay, that was his nickname. He was called the refunder because he sent the camels collected as sadaqah tax back to the tribes after the prophet's death. All right, so he didn't just simply refuse to give zakat. All right, this individual who was the head of a particular tribe, the head of actually collecting what's that thing called, taxes, sadaqah or zakat. Okay, he was the head of these people. He was the head of the Hanzala tribe. Okay, so he said, nah, the prophet has died. Okay, we had a treaty with him specifically. Okay, and he who he appointed as I'm interpolating right now. Okay, let me make this clear. I'm interpolating at this moment in time. So he's saying I have me interpolating, all right, based upon the evidence. Okay, he had a treaty with the prophet, and he who the prophet has appointed as his successor to pay the zakat to. And because these individuals, or the prophet, is no longer alive, therefore treaty is null and void. And since he who was given successorship isn't even in charge and is not receiving the zakat, I refuse to give the zakat to anybody but he who actually deserves it. And what I'm going to do is refund everything back to the tribes I've collected a tax for. Okay, we're going to share it equally amongst the tribes, our tribes itself, because the person who's supposed to be in charge is no longer in charge, or isn't being appointed and have rulership at the moment in time. All right, most of this interpolation I'm actually getting is from the text of Tabari and other texts as well, and as well from the Shia text. Okay, Shias absolutely love Malik ibn Nuwaira, okay, because they see him or view him as part of the Shia of Ali. All right, so he was given that as the refunder, so he wasn't actually keeping the money for himself. Heaven forbid, he wasn't on that type of tip right there. Yeah, okay, he said, let me refund it to everybody else. Now let me continue real quickly. All right, let me continue. So I'm going to go back into Tabari. There's going to be a lot of jumping. I apologize. All right, it's because we don't even have enough time to read, and it's going to be boring if I just kept on reading. All right, so I'm about 3, 4, 5, about 5 pages. Okay. All right, and I'm going to go over to these. All right, let me keep on going a little bit more. All right, so. All right, let me go to about here, okay? And Malik went out. Yeah, I think here. That's good. And Malik went out until he returned to his residence. When Khalid reached Al-Buta, he scattered portions of the army and ordered them to summon the people to Islam and to bring to it whoever had not yet responded, and if he resisted, to kill him. This was part of that which Abu Bakr had charged him. When you encamp someplace, make the call to prayer and the Iqama. Okay, so this call to prayer is the azan basically, and then the second call to prayer basically for those people to come and actually if you're a Muslim, we'll know you're a Muslim because all Muslims do salat at their appointed times. Okay, so anyway, it says here, then if the people make the call to prayer and the Iqama, leave them alone. Okay, then alone. I knew it. My sister's trying to get some money off me. She's trying to call me. But if they do not do so, there is no course but to raid them. Okay, in that case, kill them by every means, by fire or whatever else. And if they respond to you in the call to Islam, then question them further if they affirm the payments of the arm tax. Okay, Then, except from them, they deny it. Then there is no course but to raid, hold on, but to raid them without any word of warning. Then the cavalry brought Malik ibn Nuwaira to Khalid, along with some people of the Banu Thalaba ibn Yarbu of Asim and Ubaid and Arin and Jafar. The raiding party disagreed about them. Among them was Abu Qatada. Imagine this, yeah. Just watch this. This is real crucial right now. This is real crucial, baby. All right. Abu Qatada says, who was one of those who testified that they had made the call to prayer and the Iqamah and had performed the prayers. So this moment in time, yeah, they are Muslims. All right. They are actual Muslims. They didn't apostate from the religion. There was no kufr. They didn't turn back from Allah and Allah's book. Never did that. They continue to do their prayers, right? They continue to respond to the azan, okay? Testified Abu Qatada. But let's just find out what actually takes place after hearing this. So when they disagreed about them, Khalid ordered that they be locked up on a cold night against which nothing was sufficient for warmth. The night began to get colder. So Khalid ordered a crier to call out, "Keep your captives warm." Check the trickery now, yeah? Check the trickery. Hear this now, yeah? All right. Now, the Kanana dialect, when one says Adfir al-Rajul, okay, it means keep him warm or wrap him up. But in the dialects of others, it means kill him. So supposedly, this is how they get out of this. Yeah, this is the ta'wil of this. Yeah, this is the interpretation of this. So supposedly, Khalid said, "Keep them warm," but the people interpreted it because of their dialect as "kill them." Hey, listen, this is gets funny and funny when you start reading. You know, listen. All right. Anyways, yeah. So the people thought, since the word in their dialect, what he wanted them killed. So if they did, so Dira ibn al-Azwar killed Malik. Khalid heard the outcry, so he went out after they had finished with them. Whereupon he said, if God desires something, he effects it. The people disagreed about them. Abu Qatada said, this is your doing. At this, Khalid countered him with rough speech, whereupon Abu Qatada became angry and proceeded to Abu Bakr. This Abu Bakr became angry at Abu Qatada until Umar spoke to him on his behalf, but Abu Bakr would not be content if Abu Qatada returned to Khalid. So Abu Qatada returned to Khalid so that he came to Medina with him. Khalid married Tamim bint al-Minhal and abstained. All right, continues, yeah. And supposedly he abstained from her until her menstruations would elapse. Now the Arabs used to find taking of women abhorrent in war and so anyways, yeah. Now the Arabs used to find the taking of women abhorrent in war and condemned it. Umar said to Abu Bakr, in the sword of Khalid, there really is forbidden behavior. Okay, so Umar said to Abu Bakr, in the sword of Khalid, yeah, there really is forbidden behavior, and even if this story about Malik's execution were not true, it is necessary for you to take retaliation on him. All right, he pestered him about this, but Abu Bakr did not take retaliation on any of his tax agents or commanders. Then he said, tell me, Umar, sought to clear something up. Anyways, there's loads of things that continues here for long, yeah, but the end of the story of this, yeah, is basically this, okay? So this particular guy, yeah, Khalid ibn Walid, okay, even his own, men went against him. There's other men, the Ansars went against him as well. If you read the previous paragraphs to what I read, okay, they all said, nah, this ain't the command of Abu Bakr. This is your own thing that you're doing right now. But anyways, yeah, this guy, yeah, literally ordered the killing, okay, or ordered the warming up or the wrapping up of these men, which killed Malik ibn Nuwair, who was actually a Muslim, right? Was actually a Muslim who actually performed the prayers, but at that moment in time refused to give his taxes. And to even hear why was the response? Why didn't you give your taxes? No, come on. All right, so she is having, literally took his wife and raped. He took his wife and raped Malik ibn Nuwair's wife. Okay, this is what actually happened. The Shias talk about it. It's even in here, Tabari said he waited for her, for her menses. Okay, waited period between her menses. you know, it says this, which possibly could be a month, but it's been stated it was the same day. So he literally killed her on behalf of actually raping her wife or taking his wife, because he liked his wife and all them things there. But I'm not going to get into the politics here, but I'm just going to show you the difference here between, you know, what you're saying about the Shias and what you're saying and what is actually recorded in your own books. Okay, in your own books, okay, Muslims were considered to be kufr, were considered to be apostates, simply because they didn't give Abu Bakr zakat, okay, and simply because they didn't want to give bayah to Abu Bakr. They were considered to be apostates. This is your own literature. This is your own literature. So the charge that you're given against the Shias is something that is there in your own literature. And the worst thing about it is, I didn't see Ali killing, okay? Hakia Ali. Didn't see Ali actually killing anybody for not, you know, bowing down to his khilafahship or bowing down to his imamship, okay? That never happened, you know? We didn't see anybody die because of that. But for Abu Bakr, there was the whole Ridda war, a whole year of war and bloodshed. But then you wanted to lay that charge against the Shias? It's mad. Sometimes I wonder, yeah, when you're speaking, yeah, do you hear what you're saying? Or are you just saying it to win a point? Sometimes I get confused. I really do get confused. But anyways, what else did I want to actually drop as well? Did I want to drop something else? I wanted to drop something else. There's so much I can drop. All right, that's the first part. That was actually the first part. We could do some more a little bit later on. You know, we could talk about the imama a little bit later on, but right now it was only to focus on this particular claim about the apostates and whether you know, the Sunnis actually have that in their books. According to Abu Bakr, if you don't give bayah and pay zakat to Abu Bakr, you're apostate. Of course, if you don't give bayah to Abu Bakr, then you're obviously gonna not give zakat to Abu Bakr, right? Makes sense, right? So and I wonder, okay, because if you're saying those people who do not give zakat or do not give bayah to Abu Bakr is an apostate, I wonder what happened in the Battle of the Camel. What happened in the Battle of the Camel again? Can anybody remind me what happened in the Battle of the Camel? All right. So for those who go against, so tell me what happens if a Muslim goes against the Khilafah of Abu Bakr, goes against the Khilafah of Umar, goes against the Khalifa of Uthman. What are they considered? But if they go against the Khalifa of Ali, they're not considered the same, even though they're Muslims, even though they're Sahabis. It's funny that. For those of you guys who don't know about the Battle of Camel, just quickly Google Battle of the Camel, okay, and see who went against Ali whilst he was in the role of Khilafah. Interesting, very interesting. And it's funny how they would never say that this individual or these individuals that participated were considered to be kufr or kafirs or whatever the case is. They won't ever say it. But it was okay to kill Malik ibn Nuwair. And it was okay to take his wife and rape her. It's all right, cool. Double standards. But we love it. We absolutely love it. No water. Anyways, so yeah, family. I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to ask some questions or make some statements. If you guys want to say anything, let me know. Okay. Otherwise, I need to be going soon. Yeah. Oh, sugar. My haircut is pending right now. So talk to me. I'm hot, you know. So what are you saying, family? What are you saying? Aisha was a warrior queen. She's promised paradise too. All right. And she was also threatening the Quran, right? I believe she was also threatening the Quran, right? But don't hold me down to it. I think she was threatening the Quran. Do you remember that? Anyways, I don't know. Maybe. But anyways, I don't have anything bad to say about Aisha. I don't have nothing bad to say about Aisha. Just me, I do need a fresh lineup. So let's see. Any questions, family? Any questions? If there's no questions, all right, I'm gonna keep it moving. Cause boy, my haircut needs to come right now. Starving for it. Okay. So right now, what I'm gonna do is this. Okay. If I can get you guys again to please donate if you can. Yeah. Go and donate and support the cause. And yeah, go and donate, support the cause, because there's a lot of people who are dying in Yemen at present. And yeah, it would be very helpful for those of you guys who are financially able and capable to show the love. All right, family? But I'm gonna keep it moving. I got things to do right now. So peace and love, family. Peace and love.